Young and the Restless spoilers reveal Sharon's concerns about Jack's return before Cameron's return. Jack Abbott sat at the conference table, his eyes shining with determination as he looked at Diane Jenkins, who was trying to hide the worry in her eyes. This strategy meeting wasn't just about Glissade, but also about the future of the Abbott family. Diane sighed softly, feeling uneasy as she thought about Adam Newman, whom she had never trusted. "Do you think we can trust Adam? I'm worried he could turn his back on us at any moment." Jack, with his calm and wise demeanor, gave a small smile. "Adam and I have a complicated relationship, but maybe I can get some information out of him, at least as a friend. We need to know what Victor is planning with Glissade and Kyle." Meanwhile, in the park, Adam Newman was walking, contemplating recent events, when he unexpectedly ran into Kyle Abbott. The atmosphere between them immediately became tense, as Kyle, with a smug and bitter look in his eyes, could not hide his disappointment despite the huge press attention that Glissade was getting. The two men, each with their own pride and self-esteem, could not help but criticize each other's professional level. Adam chuckled, not wanting to prolong this pointless argument. "Kyle, maybe you should just accept victory when Glissade is hyped. Sometimes, just knowing how to take advantage of opportunities is enough." When Adam's phone rang, it was Jack, inviting him out for a drink. Before leaving, Adam turned back to look at Kyle, his eyes softening a little. "You're lucky to have Jack as a father and you don't even realize it." A few hours later, Jack and Adam sat across from each other, each with a glass of wine in hand. Jack carefully questions Victor's agenda, without seeming rushed or forced. Adam, after some hesitation, admits that he was tasked with promoting Glissade through Newman Media. Jack immediately realizes that Victor is the mysterious investor behind Glissade. At the Abbott mansion, Diane, in an effort to keep her family together, once again begs Kyle to stay in the house with Harris and Abbott. But Kyle, still too hurt and angry at his mother's past mistakes, decides to move out. Diane, with tears in her eyes, wonders what to do to end this feud. However, Kyle insists that his mother has never admitted to lying to him all this time, and that he cannot forgive. After talking to Kyle, Diane shares her concerns with Jack. But before they can discuss further, Billy Abbott enters Crimson Lights and meets Sally Spectra. Sally, with her sensitivity, immediately senses the tension in the air and knows that Chelsea may have picked up on it. Sally remembers how losing Ava Spectra stirred up deep emotions that helped her reconnect with Adam, but now she worries that Chelsea and Adam may have bonded in a similar way over Connor Newman, which could have led to that one night. Sally feels a strong urge to get revenge on Adam for putting her in this predicament, and she realizes that using Connor may be the best way to make Chelsea and Adam suffer. However, this also means facing her own pain, and whether she can live with this decision remains an open question. In the whirlwind of intrigue and emotion, each character in the story is struggling with their own difficult decisions. Jack Abbott, father, friend, and leader, must consider his next steps to protect his family and his company. Diane, still reeling from the past, wonders if she can repair her relationship with her son. Meanwhile, Sally, Adam, and Chelsea are caught in a spiral of love, betrayal, and dark secrets that could destroy everything they have built. Chelsea Lawson is facing scandals under pressure from Sally, and she plans revenge. Her relationship with Billy Abbott has come to an end, and everything seems to be falling apart around her. She knows that in order to save what is left of the relationship, she needs to show her better instincts. She decides to tell Billy that she and Adam had a bad moment in Maryland. Billy, with his compassion and sincerity, is always ready to listen to the burdens Chelsea carries. He understands that Chelsea's recent mental health issues have contributed to her feeling weighed down. He doesn't want her mind to be taxed by these issues anymore, and he tries to help her realize and change. While Chelsea struggles with her past and present, her twice-married and divorced Adam Newman once again shows himself to be not only irredeemable but also a source of instability. In recent years, despite not being married, Chelsea and Adam have had periods of getting back together. In one memorable storyline, when Chelsea was paralyzed, she began to believe that Adam was trying to torture her through Sharon Newman. She retaliated by framing Adam for the attempted murder of Sharon's then-husband, Ray. This action led to her seeking mental health treatment and ending her relationship with Adam. Meanwhile, Adam tried to convince Sally that the loss of their long-awaited daughter, Ava, had changed him. However, while the loss had deeply affected him, it had not changed his personality. Adam maintained that it was disrespectful to justify the means with a dishonest end. Adam was insecure about his new relationship with Sally and felt unable to explain to her what had happened in Baltimore. He worries that Sally, with her immaturity, cannot handle this information. Relationships are often built on a foundation of truth and trust, but are also complicated by secrets and lies. Chelsea and Adam, along with Billy and Sally's intervention, demonstrate that while love can be deep, the truth is often the most elusive. Each character must confront their past and their choices, while trying to build a future based on what they have learned. And as they continue to struggle with these challenges, their story is not just about love or betrayal, but about finding and protecting honesty in every relationship. Yonder reveals Billy Abbott standing before Chelsea Lawson in a dark room, the dim light from the window illuminating his worried face. He wants to know the truth about the dark and stormy night in Baltimore, a question that has been weighing on his mind for days. Chelsea, I need to know the truth. What happened between you and Adam that night? Billy's voice is stern, his eyes looking straight at her, searching for answers. Chelsea, tired and sick of lying, looks into Billy's eyes, knowing it's time to confess. Billy, I slept with Adam in Baltimore. I don't want to lie to you anymore. I'm tired of all these lies. Chelsea's voice is full of remorse, she realizes the damage she's done to their relationship. Meanwhile, Sally, who has been listening to Billy's words about Adam and Chelsea, decides to take action. She finds Adam in a coffee shop at dusk, the tension in the air as she asks the question she knows she needs to ask. Adam, did you sleep with Chelsea in Baltimore? Sally can't hide the tension and worry in her voice. Adam looks at Sally, his eyes calculating. He knows he could easily lie his way out of this situation. No, Sally. That didn't happen. Though his tone is firm, his eyes betray doubt. As her personal relationships crumble, Diane Jenkins faces deep regret over firing her unruly son, Kyle. She worries about his future and regrets her decision. Kyle, in a fit of rage, teams up with Victor Newman in a new plot to bring down the family company, Jabot. Diane and Jack Abbott, realizing the danger Kyle faces by teaming up with Victor, decide to save him before it's too late. They turn to Claire, a new character brought in to carry out a special mission, to act as an emissary between them and Kyle, hoping that she can convince Kyle to leave Victor's dark influence. The struggle between trust and betrayal, between love and power, continues to be a constant theme in the characters' relationships. Every wrong decision leads to serious consequences, and every confession opens a new wound. In the world of the young and the restless, no one is immune to the storm of emotions and intrigue. Their story is not just about the difficult choices they face, but also about their resilience to overcome challenges, to find forgiveness, and to hope for a better future, no matter how thorny and challenging the path may be. Meanwhile, Sally and Billy, in a sense of empathy and understanding, finally realize that they may have lost the most important things in their lives to the wrong hands. They begin to accept the painful truth and work to rebuild their lives, despite the deep hurt they have caused each other. This article explores trust, betrayal, and recovery in the characters' complex relationships, highlighting the challenges they face in their daily lives, and what they can do to overcome them. Their story is a lesson in patience, loyalty, and the power of forgiveness. Billy Abbott in the dimly lit bar where he and Chelsea spent many evenings warming up together, standing before the woman he once trusted more than anyone else. His eyes are serious, but there's no hiding the pain as he asks about that night in Baltimore, the night he knows changed everything. Chelsea, tired of hiding and lying, feels her heart sink. She looks into Billy's searching eyes and knows it's time to confess. Her confession will not only reveal a truth but also open a pit of betrayal. The emotional turmoil in the love triangle between Adam, Billy, and Chelsea will bring dramatic tension to viewers. Make sure you're up to speed on everything happening on Yonder right now. Check back here often for the young and the restless spoilers, news, and updates.